Hey guys, it's Andy here. Timestamps and captions will be included in the video, so feel free to check the description and turn on the captions. So before we start the video, I just want to say thank you for all the support everyone has given me from the previous videos. If you have any suggestions on what kind of videos I should do next, let me know. And also subscribe and like if you enjoy the content. So basically today's video will be pretty short and simple. As stated in the title, Benny is currently in the Star Glitter shop for this month's rotation, so let's check it out here. Uh, right here. So as you can see, I already bought him, so I can unlock his C2. So essentially, we're just going to talk about is he really worth buying, and if you do buy him, what are the pros and cons? So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, let's start off with good impressions and begin with why you should use Bennett. Bennett is a pyro support slash DPS character that is often underestimated within the Genshin Impact community. Being a pyro alone is already a great asset to your team since you can trigger the pyro party bonus of giving an additional 25% attack to the rest of your party. As stated, he can be played as a support or DPS. I won't go much into detail on builds, but if you plan on using him as a support, then the Noblesse Oblige is the best artifact set to help boost your team's DPS. For DPS, you can use the Crimson Witch artifact set for pyro builds and Gladiator set for physical DPS builds. If you want more information on how to build him as a physical DPS, I have a video link to my guide in the description. Speaking of damage, Bennett is one of the only characters in the game that gives you a damage buff AoE for your party. It scales directly off his base attack and it makes a huge difference in DPS. Along with his damage buff, his elemental burst also heals you based on a percentage of his max HP. Although Qiqi is the best healer in game, Bennett is the fastest healer in game. He'll provide himself or your DPS major sustain, especially in the Spiral Abyss. So Bennett's natural character stat is Energy Recharge. Given his already short cooldown on his elemental skill using the tap method, with enough energy recharge, you can have your elemental burst ready for back-to-back usage. It is also noted that his 2 Ascension passives give his elemental skill an additional 70% cooldown. Lastly, if you already have Bennett, the most important constellation to unlock is actually his first one. This constellation removes the HP restriction on his attack buff, allowing anyone within his burst to have constant attack increase and healing at the same time. With a lot of pros, there are some cons to using Bennett. Early game, Bennett is absolutely atrocious. I would not say he's bad, but he's not as enticing as he would be late game. You need to properly invest in getting good artifacts and a weapon for his elemental burst to shine. Like I said earlier, he is a late game character. If you plan on using him throughout the game, you won't be having as much fun as compared to using someone like Diluc. It is also worth mentioning that before his level 70 Ascension passive, charging up his elemental skill will knock you back. Are there any more cons you ask? Nope, that's pretty much it. Those factors are what drive people away from Bennett and is the sole reason why he was placed in such a low tier. If you ask me, Bennett is a solid B tier early game, but has the potential to become S tier late game, depending on how you build and use him. Now, for the question to be answered. Should I buy Bennett in the Star Glitter shop? Yes, buy him. If you already have him but haven't unlocked any of his constellations, buy him. He will be worth your time. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you enjoy the content, leave a comment, like, and subscribe.